Alrighty. Time for more Loren the Amazon Princess adventures. Oh my gosh. Okay, where were we? We had... Oh no, yeah. We have convinced one of the human generals, right? So we're gonna go to the other one. Samael. General Samael's camp was heavily guarded, and Loren knew that none of them would have gotten close without Ashtran's help. The guards interrogated them with heavy suspicion, and even after they agreed to grant an audience, only Loren, Apollymesho, and Amukiki were allowed inside the tent. Everyone else was kept under heavy watch outside. So, you're distracting me, travelers. I don't even know who you are, why you're here. Humph. If it isn't the heretic arch-wizard himself, you will not bewitch me to your elf agenda. You might as well leave. I'm glad that my reputation precedes me, but it is very much the wrong one. Oh? And the rumors of being stripped of your title are false? Great. For a moment there, I thought you my enemy. I destroy my enemies, wizard. That is why I am where I am. The Weather General's eyes were threatening towards Apollymesho. We have urgent news, and it's in your greatest interest to listen. Your enemy is not at all who you think it is. And who the blast are you? This is Princess Loren of the Amazons. Those she-devils to the west, you won't be castrating me, sorry to say. Loren kicked at the war table, scattering the figurines. She was about to draw her sword, but Amukiki stepped in front of the general. As offensive as it was, it reminded Loren of their peace-seeking, so she turned away in her anger. And who? Ah, the bear. Have you reconsidered joining my army? He stands with us, General. He has seen the truth. What? Is this true? You're following this madman into infamy? The elves did not start this war. It was demons. I know, I'm giving all guys the same voice. I'm sorry. General was quiet for a while. He repeated demons softly to himself. So, they found a new joker to lead them? It is Faust, the same as ever. But we crushed the farce into inferno. He is back, and he is stronger than before. Samael looked back at Amukiki, as if he honestly trusted what he had to say over Apollymesho. Then we will crush both him and the elves in a single campaign. You must stop your war with the elves. You need them to battle the evil in Everburn. Need the elves? Pah! The demons are too formidable to fight as one nation. Only together can Aravorn win. I respect you a lot, Gladiator. I don't believe that for 1 second. I fought demons in my day. More than any man should. I know what my army can handle. You're all done insulting my leadership. Get out of my tent. Now. They were kicked back out with the other party members. Well, how did it go? A great fool he'll turn out to be. He was going to hear none of my reasoning, but at the very least he recognized Amukiki. It's by his grace we spoke this long at all. Gladiator held his head high. The general believes that the Empire is the strongest nation and would listen to none other. Unfortunately, that means he is stronger than even the demons as well. Enough! How do we change his mind? We must head to the Everburn Mountains and give him proof of their strength. He needs to doubt that he can take them on alone. New quest, convince Samael. Head to Everburn Mountains to bring proof to Samael of the demon's strength. Luckily, I think this will be easy to prove. We need only survive the gathering of that proof. I don't like the way you said that. We're going to survive, right? Perhaps. No one may even realize you're missing. See? Right, there is what I'm talking about. She hates me. I am not looking forward to breaching the Everburn Mountains, but if it is the only way... We should proceed with caution. The party sent off towards the dark mountains to dare to find vicious demons and beasts that might tilt the mighty general's perceptions to their favor. Whee! Okay, where's my party setup? Party setup is good. Do we want to do any tasks? Nah. No, we can go. Alright, Everburn Mountain. The group closed in on the Forbidden Mountains, but they didn't dare go any further. The demons were so rampant, however, that they didn't need to go that far. Here they come. Be ready. They usually attack in 3 consecutive waves. We'll have time to reorganize between battles, so we should rest those injured and alternate the formations. If we are in a bad position, I can teleport us back a short distance and make camp, but they will have time to collaborate and gain strength, making this much harder. You have collected 0 demon samples. You need 10 more. Let's start with a small demon group. I'm good. I guess. Actually, this one more damage. Ooh yeah. Come on, Draco. Air demon. Yeah. Ramos. Loren.
Great, let's eat.
Ho 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 ho. Alright, we can take those easily. Oh, level up. Really? Yeah, I like that one. Awesome. Alright, let's do the medium demon group. I'm good. Okay. Demon Beast A. Let's do this. Yeah, it was pretty good there. Bite. This attacks those. But that takes a lot on him. Yeah, I'm gonna do ice.
They were not a worthy match.
Devour 2. Ow, blizzard. Oh. Yeah. He is burnt. Oh, you can heal? Oh, come on. Ha. Dora. Yeah, I think we're good. We can take on the big demons. Oh, yes. No, actually, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. 1 skill point. Okay. Restore, resurrect. This heals. I'm more interested in these. Restore stamina. Or spell. Oh, it's still spell points. That's pretty good too. I like to heal. Yeah. Alright. 6 more. Let's attack the big demon group. We can do it. We can do it. Oh, he doesn't have all his... Oh, they don't heal between. Okay. Alright, fine. We'll heal you guys instead. Maybe not the best, but okay. Right. I will do it.
On for size.
Wait, did she actually do anything? There we go. Oh, it's Eleanor again, okay. Oh! We just do potions, they get to do a lot of times. Awesome. Here we go, Kiki. Ramos. I think we might possibly be able to survive this. I think it could work. But yeah. Use all our potions here. Oh, stop. No, Laura. Dora. Okay, Draco. Soon. Draco. It takes him as well. But this is a lot of damage to the red one. I'll do that one. Oh, I died from the burn. Not very fond of that one. Loren is burnt as well. Yeah, he can heal. That's not very good for us. Using all the potions. Dora, Eleanor, and Draco. Yeah, let's do it. It's almost dead, so.
They should have surrendered when they had the chance.
No.
Or dead.
Yeah. Alright, let's do it.
I shall you.
Oh. Yeah. I think we need like one more point now. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with a small one. Just to get to the last point. Easy. Whatever. Especially when you do it like that. Monsters. Boom. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, Drake almost has level. Woot! That's it. We have enough samples now. Samuel can't deny these beasts' strength or numbers with these. Great. Now can we please run away from here? The group stumbled back into General Samuel's camp, worse for the wear, but their expedition was worth the effort. They came bearing the heads of inferno hounds and an assorted variety of demon eyes and tails. There could be no denying the strength of the animals they had to fight to acquire them. Polymesha and Amukiku went into Samuel's tent while the rest of the party waited outside. Loren looked anxious for once in her life. Do you think the general will change his mind? I hope so. I do not know how to proceed if not. We may be forced to kill him. Slaying an imperial general was not something anyone wanted to do. Footsteps alerted them to Polymesha and Amukiki's return. Their faces were as expressionless as always. Loren simply looked at them for what everyone wanted to hear. Finally, the old wizard nodded. He has recognized the power of the demon army and has submitted to withdrawing the war on the elves. Eleanor felt a perk in her that caused her to jump in happiness. Yes! We convinced Samuel, we get 500 XP, all of us! It's only one person who got level, but it's my fab. Draco! Nah. Come on. Ooh, 1 skill point. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. I want you to have more spell point. Actually, that has never been an issue, right? Like, his amount of spell points has actually never been an issue. Or not, okay, not never, but like, not a lot. But maybe we, maybe we want that, yeah. Once again, this victory is credited to Grimoire's champion. I have a new suspicion that the general does not trust magicians very much. Amakiki bowed his head towards Loren. She nodded at him. Thank you for your service. Eleanor knew that saying that was very difficult for her mistress, and she hoped that Amakiki realized that. I like how shocked he looked. We should return to the Citadel to reorganize ourselves. This newly combined army will take much out of us all. They agreed and returned to the Amazon stronghold. They had seemingly achieved the impossible. They had ebbed the tide of 2 raging seas and stopped a war right in its tracks. This was the last step needed to bring both the elves and the humans together to form the treaty that would mend hundreds of years of tension between the 2 factions, while simultaneously forging the largest army the world had ever seen. There was wine and song to be had at the Amazon Citadel, and the party heartily enjoyed their well-deserved respite. But all of Aravorn seemed to be celebrating the coming peace. The war was coming to an end because both sides had realized that their petty differences were nothing in the light of Everburn Mountain. Eleanor did her best to enjoy the celebration, because it would likely be her last for a long time. Eleanor approached Loren, who was deep in conversation with Brezza, the leader of the Amazon military. Loren noticed her and nodded a greeting. Brezza, however, received her in disgust. How can a little slave walk right up to you such as this? Loren's calm face turned violent and red almost instantly, focusing all that energy straight onto the military leader. Brezza immediately felt Loren's wrath and took a step back in fear. I have instructed everyone that Eleanor is to be treated as my second in command. Did you forget that? No, Your Majesty. Please forgive. I'm done with you. You may leave. She did not waste any time in fleeing Loren's mighty sight. Eleanor felt humbled by her protectiveness. Had she truly come to see her as someone more than a servant? I am sorry. And she apologized. Eleanor was stunned. No, I am used to it. You don't have to be anymore. Demand respect. Ah, sure. I'm serious, Eleanor. If you don't act like an important person, it will be hard for me to convince people that you are. Loren sighed and looked away. Eleanor opted to stand rigidly in the shadows of Loren, awaiting her command. Unfortunately, so was Amakiki. Despite the celebration happening around them, neither could allow the other to act more protective of their mistress. So indeed, they each stood guard for nothing. A flock of elven slave girls swarmed them and urged them to smile and to dance, handing them goblets of wine. Eleanor took a cup and tried some, allowing herself a small pleasure. Amakiki, however, looked offended into his drink. Wine. Don't you have a drink more worthy of me? Eleanor wrinkled her nose from the rude comment. Wine was a noble drink, and the Amazons grew fine grapes that were worthy of anyone. They do. Well, water. Gladiator whipped to look at her, insulted. Eleanor felt confident in her quip, and just to top it off, started to chug her wine down right in front of him. When done, she slammed it down in victory on a nearby pedestal and coolly walked away to join the dancing by the fire. The heat of the fire felt invitingly warm against Eleanor's skin, but she was shaken from her thoughts when a goblet entered her view. Accompanying the cup was Ray, smiling chivalrous. Eleanor sighed. Humor me. She took the wine goblet from him. Thank you. Ray smiled at her over his cup before taking a sip. I was going to dance before you came over. I'm so sorry I stopped you. Proceed. No. I know better than to dance with a belly flushed with wine. Or perhaps then is when you should dance the most. I'm not dancing for you. You should probably make amends with that. Except she was already moving her hips and swaying her head to the beat of the drums. It was very easy for Ray to take her hand and spin her around. After turning in a circle, she fell against him and her wine sloshed in her goblet. It took her a moment to realize what just happened. Why do you keep getting me to do things I don't want to? Ray's gaze wandered her face and she could feel the intense heat of it. Because you secretly do. Air escaped her chest in a sensation she hadn't planned for. I can't read this. So she pushed away from the elf, stood apart from him. I think I'm done for tonight. She needed to put distance between them rather fast. Amidst the celebrating, Eleanor spotted Karen, lounging on furs by the campfire. But when she walked towards her to chat, Eleanor quickly remembered that Karen was the queen and was surrounded by fierce guards. They eyed Eleanor aggressively for daring to think about approaching the queen. I just... only for a moment. Let her through. Eleanor relaxed, hearing Karen's voice call off the guards. She walked briskly, but warily past them. Yes? I brought you some wine. Eleanor held out a goblet down towards the Amazon. She was unreceptive, and another servant moved to take the goblet from her hands. Empty-handed, Eleanor suddenly felt more awkward. Sit down. Karen clearly gestured to the furs next to her, but Eleanor could not believe it. Please. She suddenly obliged and sat down on the furs almost too fast. Karen's frown seemed to lift. You are always too nervous around me. I'm sorry. Relax. You are not a servant any longer. Karen took the wine goblet and sipped it from it delicately. Eleanor watched her drink and then peered past her at all the slaves, bowing their heads and averting their eyes. She was once one of them, and it didn't feel right to pretend that she wasn't. You are the queen. My daughter will become the queen very shortly. Would I be just a woman then? Eleanor bowed her head just as dissonance. You are a mighty Amazon leader, and I am a lowly elf. Your great honor will never... Please, stop. Karen seemed to choke on nothing and looked away. Such mindless devotion to a weakling with no honor. The elf's chest tightened, seeing the deep regret in Karen's face. I did not say this mindlessly. Karen did not return her look, but her eyes did waver. The large door of the stronghold started to wheel open. The heavy sound rang through the air and silenced many people. In through the door fell several dwarven men, out of breath and distraught. The demons! Queen Karen rose to her feet, and Loren rushed forward. What is it? Tell us quickly. The great city of Hammerhands is under siege by a demon and his army. No! Dora placed a comforting hand on Ramas, who was already enraged by the news. Everyone looked at each other. Their celebration would have to wait. Save Hammerhands! Yeah! Travel to Hammerhands and save the dwarves from the demons on attack. 1000 exp. The messengers explained how the mighty dwarven city had been breached by a great demon and his followers, destroying all those in his path. Loren wasted no time in gathering the party to venture forth and put an end to it as the first declaration of war against Faust. Yeah, we need... Oh my gosh, they lived that close to Everburn? Okay. I was sort of gonna be surprised, but in a way, no. I mean, if they're gonna take over, they would start, sadly, with the dwarves. Yeah. Alright. We are going to go to Hammerhand and help out the dwarves in the next episode. So, stay tuned for those adventures. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see ya.